Hello and welcome to episode 60 something, 61 maybe, 60 bang on maybe, I'm not sure. It's been 3 weeks apparently, which I think has seemed less long than it has actually been. Because, I don't know, just been really busy and fucking life and shit. But oh well, we're back now. We're getting on with Monday Night Raw Week 2 August on the road to SummerSlam 2019. Let's get on with the show. Raw starts with the whole Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Bobby Fish, Kyle Rawley, and Sami Zayn, the newest member who joined last week. And it's Adam Cole in the ring, and he's not happy. He calls out Nikki Bella. He says, last week in the main event, I was beaten. AJ Styles cheated to win. John Cena was banned from the building. I believe American Alpha got involved. No, it was Seth Rollins. And Sami Zayn was the official for that match, but yet Mike Chioda or whoever counted the pin. Ryan Tran, I think it was actually. So this result should be null and void. AJ Styles is not the number one contender. And I want you to come out here and reverse this injustice against us. Nikki Bella would come out and she'd be like, no, Adam, you lost fair and square. You couldn't get the job done. AJ Styles is going to SummerSlam. There's nothing you can do about it. However, last week you booked a match between Fish and O'Reilly against the Usos, where the winner would be the number one contender for the Raw Tag Team Championships. So that's going to be our opening contest tonight. And you three don't want to be lingering around here because you've got a match yourself in the main event. It'll be the three people who messed you up last week, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, and John Cena, against Undisputed Era's Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, and Sami Zayn. And now, you three are banned from ringside for the upcoming contest between Fish and O'Reilly and the Usos, which we get underway right now. Gets a 71C+. Ends in a draw because the Raw Tag Team Champions, Babatunde and Braun Strowman, come out and just beat everyone up. So, we've got two teams looking like they've got a shot at the Raw Tag Team titles in their future. And after the match, just the beatdowns continue from the Tag Team Champions. They're not finished with you. Braun Strowman throws them around. Babatunde throws Fish and O'Reilly around. And just a dominant display from the Monsters, the Raw Tag Team Champions. Baron Corbin vs. Rhino is a match that happens. Yeah. But after the match, Corbin gets on the mic. He starts talking about how he's the greatest superstar in Monday Night Raw history. How he's unstoppable. He's going to be a future Universal Champion. When Elias comes out and he says Elias hasn't forgiven him for interrupting the greatest performance of his career at Wembley Stadium at Insurrextion, and that Baron Corbin will pay for robbing the world and the United Kingdom and everybody around the world watching on the WWE Network the chance to walk with Elias in his greatest moment. Mixed tag team contest: Bray Wyatt and Sarah Logan against Nikki Cross and Killian Dane. Killian Dane and Nikki Cross pick up the win when Nikki pins Sarah Logan with the Perfect Storm after Bray Wyatt and Killian Dane take each other out. After the match, the brawl continues. That's Nikki Bella. That should be Nikki Cross. The brawl continues. Wolf and Dallas don't get involved. It's just the two women. I'll probably have them to fly off the stage through two tables or something like that. Killian Dane and Bray Wyatt just beat each other up, and we'd probably do the spot like they did on NXT recently when Killian Dane did the senton through the stage to Matt Riddle, but we'll do that to Bray Wyatt here, and both men are laid out and get stretchered out as this war between these two men continues. We get a recap segment narrated by Paul Heyman, who isn't on screen, about Brock Lesnar and Shinsuke Nakamura, their history, going over Lesnar's time in Japan, and the match they had previously, and how at SummerSlam Brock's out for redemption. He's out to once again defeat Shinsuke. He's out to defeat Shinsuke Nakamura once and for all, and how Nakamura, the King of Strong Style, is going to be no easy task for the Beast incarnate, but he is the Beast for a reason, and he'll take any hits that Nakamura's got coming to him, and will have his hand raised at the end of SummerSlam in the epic rematch. 6-woman tag team contest. Becky Lynch, Sasha and Bayley defeat Bianca Belair and the Iconics when Becky makes Billie Kay submit with a disarmer. So this is the challenger and champion for the Raw Women's Championship and the one Raw challenging team and the champions for the tag team titles in a pretty decent match, 78B, I'd say so myself. Random match here, showcase match for the United States Champion, Johnny Gargano. He defeats Brian Kendrick with a Gargano escape. But the most interesting thing is after the match, he's attacked by Sami Zayn and his Undisputed Era shirt, and he lays Johnny Gargano out with the haluva kick and holds up the United States Championship, teasing that might be the next goal in mind for Sami Zayn. I did press that, okay. This is just a filler match to get some spotlight on some of the women here on Monday Night Raw. The team of Candice LeRae, Sonya Deville, and Titus Worldwide, Dana Brooke and Natalya defeat Ruby Riott, Rhea Ripley, Mickie James and Lacey Evans. When Miss Money in the Bank, Sonya Deville makes Mickie James submit with the modified Go-Go Platter. Got a wide variety of ratings here. Sonya scored the best of a 66, 64 for Mickie and Ruby, 58 for Natty, 57 for Rhea, 53 for Lacey, 55 for Candice. Yeah, overall, some pretty decent stuff. Dana Brooke's improving. She sort of is the one I would need to improve out of this lot, because her stats in the mod are always going to be really low, because she has that stigma of being Dana Brooke, so she's never going to be highly rated on anything. Bray Wyatt is back, hobbling through the dark, smoky room, being helped by Dallas and Wolf as he gets in there. He tells them to leave him alone, as he can barely stand. And he says, Killian Dane, we both took a hell of a beating earlier on tonight, but here I am, I'm still standing. I'll take whatever you've got, and I'll always be standing. I'll be the last man standing between us two. So in 2 weeks' time, Monday Night Raw, I challenge you, Killian Dane. Me and you, one-on-one. Last man standing. Because there's not really enough room on SummerSlam. You've got to do that thing where you've got to try and cut some stuff off to try and keep the show to a respectable length. And this is one of the things that I think I have had to... was originally on SummerSlam, but I've now had to remove for time constraints. I know there is no time constraints in the game, because I can just turn the time off, but okay, I want to keep it realistic and not have 20 matches on there. Ali defeats Dolph Ziggler in 14 minutes with a reverse 450. After the match, though, Samoa Joe is back, and he's after his old rival yet again, who he can't leave alone. He chokes out Mustafa Ali after the match, screaming something about leaving his name out of his mouth or something, because Ali laughed at Joe. Or no, he was last week, he bumped into Joe backstage because Joe was mad that he lost to Seth Rollins. And Joe has apparently taken Ali's confrontation to mean that Ali wants to reignite their blood feud, which Joe has just choked him out, so I guess it's all on. Charlie Caruso's backstage with Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, and John Cena, talking about Undisputed Era and how last week Seth Rollins and AJ Styles got the better of the UE, and now it's a dream match that both men have wanted since they've been in WWE. they've never locked horns until SummerSlam. SummerSlam's the first time meeting in WWE between AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. They finally got their dream match, but tonight they're going to work with one of the greatest of all time, John Cena, to hopefully shut up Adam Cole and the rest of the UE for good. We get into that 6-man main event against a 92A, in which Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, and Sami Zayn defeat John Cena, AJ Styles, and Seth Rollins. It says botched interference by AJ Styles, but that's not what happens. It's basically Adam Cole pins John Cena because John Cena is distracted because bit of misconduct between AJ and Seth, or AJ would accidentally hit the forearm on Seth Rollins out of complete accident, and then John Cena would be like, "What the fuck are you doing, mate?" And then they'd both get taken out, and Cena would get pinned with the last shot. So the Undisputed Era defeats a huge win for Cole, Strong, and Zayn here tonight over arguably Raw's 3 top guys. Oh. And after the match, we get no brawling. No, they don't come to blows, but just a heated confrontation. Seth, like, "What the fuck are you doing, AJ, mate? You're clumsy. You hit me with that forearm, and now we lost." So tension's definitely rising between AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. We get a 92A. Very respectable first show back. I was a bit sloppy, really, sort of trying to commentate on this, but I'm sure it'll get better. I've never been the best anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, we'll see you next time for SmackDown and 205 Live, where I'm going to try and remember what's going on.